Trump wants to stage a military parade, but the Americans are against. The head of the White House takes the example from France. Donald Trump plans to organize a large-scale military parade. In America, such an initiative was puzzling. Unlike France or Russia, parades for national holidays are not in its traditions. On this occasion, even a meeting is scheduled in the White House to discuss the details of the upcoming event. It is reported that a similar idea occurred to Trump after he saw the marching soldiers on the day of the Bastille in France. According to the newspaper The Washington Post, referring to unnamed sources in the White House, the Pentagon will be organizing the event together with the presidential administration, in particular, its head, General James Mattis, and the chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, General Joseph Dunford. Orders were given to us, I want a parade, as in France. This issue is being developed at the highest levels of the military command, the publication of the words of one of the knowledgeable persons leads. July 14 last year, the American president had the opportunity to personally see the military parade in France, timed to celebrate the day of the Bastille. Trump arrived in Paris on the invitation of his French colleague Emmanuel Macron and was very impressed with what was happening. The event was really not an ordinary one. In 2017, a century was marked since the beginning of the U.S. campaign in the First World War. Therefore, French and American soldiers marched through the streets of Paris together, accompanied by tanks and aircraft. Sitting next to Macron, Trump reportedly said, "We are going to beat you." Meanwhile, in the U.S., indicative marches are considered more wasteful. To demonstrate the military power of the country, equipment and soldiers will have to be delivered from different parts of the country and the world, and this will cost millions of state treasuries. In addition, American public figures hear Trump's plans for authoritarianism, accusing him of behaving like the ruler of a banana republic. Charming. Just like in North Korea and Russia. But what will we do with those traitors who refuse to clap? Commented on the initiative of President Richard Painter, a former ethics lawyer in the service of the White House. The date for the upcoming parade has not yet been determined. Among the main candidates discussed, Independence Day on July 4, Memorial Day on May 28 and Veterans Day on November 11. In favor of the last date, the Pentagon is inclined, as this year marks the centennial of the victorious end of the First World War for the United States.